Hello guys, this is Dan. Today is Sunday, June the 2nd, 2019. It's almost 1 p.m. It's 82 degrees outside with a heat index of 87 degrees Fahrenheit, and it is humid. As a matter of fact, as soon as I finish this, I'm going back inside. I was planning on putting together these deep bee boxes outside, but I'm gonna go do it inside. It's too humid. I'm sweating just standing here. And there isn't a breeze or anything. If there were a breeze, I'd stay outside, but it's kind of miserable. It's not even hot yet. To all you northerners that had a lot of snow this winter, I told you I'd be complaining about the heat, and that I am doing now. Now this bad boy right here, or gal, I have no idea. She was on a side of a box inside my house, and I was picking up a box full of deep boxes to put together, and it was about 6 to 8 inches from my face, and it's like, what the heck is that? And I backed off, and then it opened up, and it's like, dang it, that's a scorpion. And these guys can hunch down, they can hide all their legs and everything, they can lie flat. I find them in my mailbox. They're just, they're everywhere. This is the most common scorpion in Texas. It's called the striped bark scorpion. The scientific name is, let me see if I can pronounce this correctly. Centruroides vittatus. Okay, Centruroides vittatus, whatever. But anyway, they get to be between 2.5 to 3 inches long. Oh, there's a nice breeze coming through here now. The females are larger than the males. And you can see the stripes, the longitudinal stripes along its back. And that's why it's called a striped bark scorpion. Of course, it likes to hide underneath bark also. Likes people's houses. And at night, it wakes up and goes out and looks for prey. So that's usually when I see them. At night, I'll watch TV, and then I'll see one crawling across the floor, or my dog will notice it, and it's like, oh heck, got another scorpion. But I usually find about 3 to 5 of them a year. And it also has a dark triangle. Oh, it's as close as I can get. It also has a dark triangle on its head, which this one has. So between that and the stripes along its back, that's how I know it's a dark striped bark scorpion. And I think I already told y'all this is the most common scorpion in Texas. And you can actually buy these guys online. I looked at a website and they're $15. And they're out of stock. Maybe I should send it to them. I don't think you can do that, though. I don't know that it's legal. I don't know. But not worth my time anyway. So Wikipedia says that the females can have 13 to 47 babies, on average 31, and they climb onto the mother's back. And they just hitch a ride, and they ride along on the mother's back until they have their first molt. And what that is when they grow out of their exoskeleton, they shed their exoskeleton, and then they go off on their own. Growing up in Boy Scouts, we'd always see these out in the hill country under rocks and everything, and we're out walking out in the open. And I've seen them with babies on top of their backs, and I always thought that the babies were eating the mother. I didn't realize they were just hitching a ride, so that's pretty cool. Some species of scorpions will live to be 20 to 25 years old. This species here, I think typically it's 3 to 8 years. Now, if you were to get stung by one of these, you can see the stinger right there. And it's non-lethal unless you have an anaphylactic reaction. Okay, typically if you're stung by one, you'll have edema, which is swelling at the site, discoloration to your skin, probably redness, and a lot of pain. Okay, now it becomes lethal if you have too many antibodies reacting to the venom, then you go into anaphylaxis, anaphylactic shock. And basically, you know, it can range anywhere from hives, redness, elevated temperature, closing of the throat to where you can't breathe. And if you're out in the middle of nowhere and you have a really bad reaction and there isn't anybody to pop a hole in your trachea and stick a tube in there so you can breathe, there's a likelihood that you're going to suffocate. But, you know, here in the, I guess in the, well, I shouldn't say I'm not in the city, but, you know, if you do get medical help, typically they'll give you some Benadryl, Solumedrol, a shot of IV Solumedrol, some Tylenol just to bring down the swelling. And then if, you know, if that doesn't help, they'll intubate you and put you on the breathing machine. But anyway, but typically it's non-lethal. I don't know whether or not this is a male or a female. And the interesting thing is this is actually, I believe scorpions are arachnids. I'm just moving this around. They have 8 legs, just like spiders. They prey upon spiders, smaller scorpions, smaller insects, and birds also like to eat these guys. But pretty cool. Thankfully, it can't climb up glass. Because if it did, and I'm taking a picture of this and I wasn't paying attention, it might bite me, sting me. But anyway, I'm going to take this out into the sun to where you can get a better look at it. I'm going to pause this real quick. Okay, I'm back and it's out in the sun now. And I think it's a better view. Okay, I can barely tell. I can see the outline of it. The sun's just in blocking my view, but I can see the shadow. Pretty cool. Let's see if we can get it to open up a little bit more. All right. Well, y'all have a good day. We'll talk to y'all later. Bye.